we're placed in a world where everything's about kind of like you got to focus on the future or you're distracted, and that the whole time everything moving so fast, you're never really getting a chance to heal the problems inside that's really going on.
To all my haters, you ain't all lie. You talk slick, but you ain't all lie. So I figured since things are a little iffy on my Not in Industry artist account and I got demonetized, I'd start Naya TV and we gonna give a second take. You know, I'm gonna do second take reactions on pretty much everything, which I'm looking forward to. So definitely come over and support, hit that subscribe button, and let's get this thing started. With that being said, finish enjoying the content. Much love.
Smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. I am back, and I know it's been like, 5 days, and that's because YouTube blocked me from posting, guys, for 5 days. They had me in YouTube jail, because of a video that I reacted to 6 months ago, and that video was like about the war in Ukraine, and I don't know, I just gave an analysis, just my opinion from a U.S. citizen perspective, and out of nowhere, no warning, nothing, I get blocked from posting for 5 days and get a copyright strike as well as demonetized. So that's crazy, right? Yeah. that's what happened. But one thing about me, I keep going regardless, and it's all good at the end of the day. If you guys want to support my channel, I have my Buy Me a Coffee link in the description, and I'm honestly gonna take these reactions and I'm going to be putting them all, uploading them to either my Buy Me a Coffee or my Patreon, right? Just because it's like, it's crazy how you can easily be controlled, just for, like, I could have got a warning or something, it wasn't, they show worse things on the news. It wasn't even nothing like crazy. But with that being said, we back with Rin, official music video to, I don't even see, and it's crazy because I don't even want to say the title now because I know how strict YouTube is. I don't even want to say the title. They might just say, oh, you said da-da-da, that's harmful, da-da-da, another copyright strike. So y'all see what the title is right here. I'm gonna let it play through without saying a word, and then after that, we're gonna go back and really dive into it, right? So I hope everybody's feeling good today. Original link in the description. Also, make sure you binge watch my Rin playlist. I will drop that in the comments, my playlist, and pin it to the top of my comments. But with that being said, let's dive into this.
Through the cracks of the night sky, a light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A The light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, I, oh, I, oh, I. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. 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 It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
That ending, that ending was seriously deep. Like the whole thing was deep. It seemed like throughout the beginning, middle, in the middle, he was really like painting out his feelings in the words. Like he said, he sees the world through Fibonacci sequences. Was it like he was really just trying to give us, doing his best to give us the perfect example of just how he feels, right? In his own words, expressed it in his own words. Then at the end, that was traumatic because he talked about losing somebody. Uh, that feeling I know all too well, and I'm sure a lot of us do. Uh, Let me play some of it. I'm gonna play that back. I'm gonna play that back because he. Let's play that ending specifically. Okay, so now I'm pressing a bunch of stuff. Here we go.
Inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dump the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is that the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my...
He said the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. Rest in power to his friend. That did that. It's horrible. It's horrible because it does make you reflect on all the moments, the good times. As you get older, it feels like your innocence kind of dies more, right? Because you have to fit into this world. See, at the end of the day, you have to survive in this world, so you have to put on a certain cloak, I guess. You have to, you have to hide in a sense who you really are when you, especially if you go to a job, a regular job. You can't just be you in that job. You have to maneuver around other people, other energy, deal with people who you really may not want to deal with managers, deal with this, deal with that, corporate. You just have to deal with so much. No, you can't just go in there being you. So when you're distracted with that, and then a lot of people in relationships and just so much going on, you don't always have time to reflect on childhood or the buddies that made your child, that helped to make your childhood so special, right? So there's a lot of situations where someone may have been reaching out to you, but you're so distracted, right, in this matrix that you never get to really catch up with them. It starts to become, in a lot of situations, it becomes next time we'll plan it out. Yeah, we'll get together. Then you hear something may happen to them, and then you tend to naturally, your first human response is going to be it's your fault and to blame yourself. So that's a very traumatic experience right there.
Rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over.
See what he said? I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. But and if Ren ever sees this, sometimes it's just some things that we just cannot, we cannot control. Like my cousin, um, three 3 years ago, right, 2020, the summer of 2020, July 25th, he was he was murdered, right? He was murdered by his best friend, and he didn't see it coming, right? Someone that he protected, someone that he loved, someone that I told him, I said to him, like, that guy maybe, we had our words about him, and he still protected him. This kid that he protected had issues and drama with other people, and my cousin would protect him. Um, Now I don't know what else they might have went through between them on a personal level, but for him to wait till my cousin sleep in the back of a car and to shoot him and then stab him so many times that he was pretty much unrecognizable. I know he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. And then my natural response is let me go back and or my natural response is damn, maybe I should have went harder. I should have all those times he may call me, yo, just call to check on you, just to say I love you, or I love you, and make you start to reflect and start to think about all your faults. But the truth is, in a lot of these situations, it wasn't meant. It happened how it happened for a reason because they may have came to teach us a lesson, right? To teach us a lesson, a true lesson in this world. Um, and that lesson is to pay more attention, right? And to show you what's really important and to go back and reflect on your childhood. Because this cousin I'm talking about is somebody who you grow up, you playing the PlayStation 3 with the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, you sleep, everybody sleeping on the same bed, falling out, playing games, you go into that Italian store and getting those heroes, and summertime, you at the pool, everybody riding bikes, 20 bikes deep.